dugout canoe peacefully glides across the Palani River. In it, a group of people traveling through an impressive landscape in search of adventure, beautiful forests, and indigenous people who have maintained themselves here for centuries. We find ourselves in South America, a large continent which calls up images of faraway expeditions and exotic cultures. In this one amazing country on the northeast coast, you find bundled together all these unique ingredients. Suriname consists for the most part of Amazon rainforest, complemented with savannas and mangrove, intertwined by immense rivers and blessed with rich animal life. The original inhabitants, the Amerindians, have flourished on this landscape for over 5,000 years. People from all over the world explored, conquered, and developed this land. And together with the indigenous people, they mark the history of Suriname as it is known today. They cultivated the coastal area and left the interior primarily pristine. Immigrants brought along their own language and culture, and the land melted them all together as Surinamese. And this resulted in a rich cultural domain within country borders. A visit to Suriname is a true adventure in a land of many colors. It is 1667. The Zeelander Abraham Crainsen launches an attack on the English Fort Willoughby, close to the mouth of the Suriname River. The English fight to keep their fortress near the Amerindian village Paramaribo, but are quickly forced to yield. The Dutch take over the fort and rename it Fort Zeelandia. Suriname remained a colony of Holland for almost 300 years. The Dutch established large plantations where sugar, coffee, and cotton were cultivated by Amerindians, African slaves, and indentured laborers from Indonesia and India. During the colonial period, an increasing number of people from countries abroad settled in Suriname to do trade, to help develop the country, or just to make a fresh start in a new world. In 1975, Suriname becomes an independent republic with its own president. The Independence Square, with government buildings and the presidential palace, remembers of this date. Today, the capital, Paramaribo, is a modern and bustling city. You can enjoy historic guided tours in the ancient Fort Zeelandia. The Surinamese Museum boosts exhibitions with highlights from Suriname's history. One can also enjoy various expositions of current arts and culture. Not far from the fort is the waterkant, familiar to all Surinamese as a meeting point and an ideal route for a Sunday stroll. In the cool shade of the old almond trees, people relax and enjoy the river view. Along the street and around Fort Zeelandia are stately colonial buildings constructed in those days by the Dutch, English, and French. Many more of these wooden architectural buildings are still intact elsewhere in the city. Paramaribo is also called the Wooden City, and its monumental buildings are placed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. One of the masterpieces is the St. Peter Paul Cathedral, the highest wooden cathedral in South America. The most significant traces of Suriname's past and true nature can be found in its population. Amerindians, Creoles, Javanese, Hindustani, Chinese, Europeans, Brazilians, Jews, and Lebanese, mixed or unmixed, they all make up the Surinamese population of today. Surinamese are friendly and relaxed. No spang, or don't worry, is a famous Surinamese expression. The richness of the population is evident in colorful, picturesque street scenes, and you can also taste it in the many delicious dishes. or hear it in various traditional music styles such as bigipoku, gamelan, and popular brass bands. The official spoken language is Dutch, and the lingua franca is Saranang Tongo. English is also spoken and understood almost everywhere. In addition, over 20 different languages are spoken in the city and across the country. The diversity of religions is also typical for the Surinamese community. Along with Christian churches, you can also admire mosques, Indian temples, and Jewish synagogues. Witness a remarkable sight, a mosque and synagogue peacefully right next to each other in Paramaribo. A unique experience in today's world. National holidays vary from festivities such as Independence Day, known as Srividensi, and the abolition of slavery, known as Ketikoti, to Christmas, the Hindustani Holi Pagwa, and the Islamic Eid al-Fitr. Most national holidays are abundantly celebrated in the open air, with everyone together in the streets of the city center or on and around the Independence Square. A favorite are the cultural processions in the streets, such as this celebration of the Javanese immigration. Another highlight is the annual walking march, in which both young and old participate in a colorful display for various associations, businesses, and organizations. At the end of the year, during the New Year's celebrations, everyone gathers together downtown with the deafening bang of firecracker relays. Next to folkloristic festivities, there are also great expressions of modern arts and culture. Exhibitions are held at various locations throughout the city, such as this art exhibition called SPAN, organized in the beautiful tropical garden of the Surinamese Bank. For those who wish to escape the bustling city, there is the beautiful Palmatuin, a peaceful green palm garden, to take a daily stroll or just relax. A good meal is important to every Surinamese. They spend lots of time in the preparation of food and especially in the enjoyment of it. Everywhere, in both the city and districts, you can enjoy delicious food and a variety of dishes. From the many small snack houses to luxurious 3-star restaurants with a pleasant tropical ambiance and an extensive menu. For nature lovers, a trip to the untouched rainforest is a true experience. By boat, across one of the great rivers with an expert boatsman. Hikes through the rainforest with local guides who share with you their age-old knowledge about its flora and fauna. Many traditions of the Maroon and indigenous tribes living in this area are still intact. The people are hospitable and friendly. They want to share with you their lifestyle in the rainforest and take you to the most breathtaking spots. You can go fishing, canoeing, and discover rare animals such as the poisonous frog and the famous Guinean cock of the rock. You can also relax, swim, and enjoy a refreshing dip in the rapids called sulas. Your stay in jungle lodges at the most beautiful destinations is in itself a unique experience. Wake up to the sound of birds and howler monkeys and enjoy the surrounding forest which never sleeps. With a small airplane, you can visit more southern destinations such as Raleigh Falls, Awaradam, and Palanu. You can even travel as far as Kwamalasamutu, the living area of indigenous tribes such as the Wayana and Trio. An adventurous jungle trip takes you into the enchanting caves of Werefai, where ancient drawings will remind you of civilizations thousands of years ago. Suriname is divided in 10 districts, each with its own characteristics and charm. For example, you can cross over the high Wadenbos Bridge and visit District Comoena. For centuries, this has been an agricultural district, which can also be explored by bicycle or boat. Names such as Paperpot and Marienburg remind us of former plantations. The old plantation buildings in Frederiksdorp have been restored. Visitors can stay overnight and enjoy this unique setting. In Fort New Amsterdam, you will find a historic open-air museum where you can admire a variety of exhibitions. The magnificent nature of Suriname can be enjoyed everywhere, such as here at Galibi on the Marawana River, an area engraced by an abundance of bird life and indigenous villages such as Langaman Kondre and Christian Kondre. It is one of the few areas in the world where giant sea turtles, such as the Aitkanti or leatherback turtle, come to lay their eggs. Accompanied by a guide, this amazing event can be admired in the egg-laying season. Traveling through the district Saramacca, the route takes you along the road to Coroni and Nikeri. Coroni is a famous district for its coconut cultivation and delicious parwa honey. Small wooden houses and churches in English colonial style seem to have made time stand still. Like elsewhere, the Coronian people are friendly and helpful, and nothing is more delicious and refreshing than enjoying ice-cold coconut water right from the coconut. In the brackish water nature reserve Bigipan, a marshy landscape is displayed, with floating vegetation and trees that die out and grow back again. There is an abundance of fish and rare birds, such as the giant kingfisher and the mangrove heron. A true paradise for nature lovers and fishermen. In the nearby city New Nikeri, you can relax in one of the many comfortable hotels and enjoy the cool breeze at the sea dike. Paramaribo has the right accommodation for every type of visitor. There are many apartments and luxury hotels, all with the necessary comfort and convenience for both holiday and business travelers. Apart from recreation, such as a casino and swimming pool, most hotels also offer internet facilities and conference rooms. Young travelers can stay in affordable guest houses, also nice meeting places for tourists and interns to enjoy a drink or lunch. Walking along the streets of downtown Paramaribo is an enjoyable experience. Typical Surinamese souvenirs vary from Amerindian pottery to wood carvings from the Maroons. You can buy colorful local fabrics and hammocks in the bustling Saramacca Strat. The marketplace is full of tropical fruit and vegetables. Those who prefer a more luxurious and cool environment can visit the modern shopping malls where all kinds of products are available. Paramaribo is also an exciting spot for nightlife. Enjoying a cocktail on one of the hotel terraces or in a cozy little cafe with live music. Dance to your heart's content or just try your luck in one of the many casinos. Interesting and exciting day trips are possible in and around the city. Most accommodation facilities offer all necessary information. Choose a boat trip on the Suriname River and admire the pink-bellied dolphins. Or learn more about the butterflies in Suriname in the Butterfly Garden. There are also various locations where you can rent bicycles so you can explore the city surroundings on your own. Not far from the city, various eco-recreation resorts offer an oasis of peacefulness and pleasure for the entire family. Relaxing in the refreshing dark-colored creek water and enjoying the beauty of the surrounding forest. Those who want to stay longer can stay overnight in one of the many holiday cabins or lodges with all the necessary comforts. Suriname is a hospitable country with lots to offer. Magnificent nature, unique and diverse cultures, and lots of adventure for everyone. All you have to do is enjoy it. No spang. The Sula is waiting, and your boat is ready to take you there.